At approximately 7:18 p.m. on December 26, 2022, a Georgia State Patrol trooper attempted to pull over a black Kawasaki motorcycle for a non-functioning rear taillight and a suspended license. But the rider made it clear he wanted no part of that.
We stay out 25, coming up the Burton Road. It's gonna be a black motorcycle. I believe it's Georgia. X-ray, he's taking off on 1080. X-ray Tom, Sam, 8911.
As the suspect swerved through traffic, putting others at risk, no one could have predicted how suddenly and shockingly the chase would end.
Ring, he just ran in the back of a car.
Description is a four-door gray Jeep Wrangler.
As backup officers and concerned civilians rushed to help the injured biker, the trooper tried to keep him conscious by talking to him and monitoring his breathing.
You got everything?
Yeah.
You awake? Can you hear me?
2019.
He's still awake. He's moving. Can you hear me?
But soon a grim reality begins to set in, and the trooper desperately works to change the outcome.
Hey buddy, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Parking lot with a Acura TL, Georgia, Tango Echo Paul, 0972, TEP 0972, Georgia.
But despite the trooper's efforts, he is unable to save the suspect. The suspect was later identified as 48-year-old Stephen Wilson. Shockingly, Wilson had multiple outstanding warrants across several counties, including probation violations, contempt of court, and most notably, he had escaped prison and been on the run from the U.S. Marshals for 6 months. On September 4, 2023, Trooper Brandon Truen of the Arkansas State Police tried to pull over a gray sedan, but the driver took off, kicking off a very short and brutal pursuit.
It took a gray passenger car and went at a high rate of speed.
As the trooper accelerated to catch up with the speeding vehicle, he failed to avoid a biker who was trying to move aside to let him pass. The biker was later identified as 63-year-old Michael Owens, who tragically lost his life in the crash. Trooper Truen suffered minor injuries and was released from medical care the next day. On October 13, 2022, Arkansas State Police Trooper Joseph Killian tried to stop a black Kawasaki ZXJ motorcycle that had no license plate, but it quickly became clear that the rider had no intention of pulling over.
Go ahead and show me 1037.
As the suspect hit the throttle and ran red lights, the trooper stayed right on his tail, weaving through traffic and sharing real-time updates over the radio to coordinate with backup.
Avenue and Emerson Street. Speed 71, still northbound. Broadway, West 16th, northbound, speeds 80.
As the chase dragged on, the trooper's truck closed the gap multiple times, but the suspect remained defiant, weaving through lanes as if he had nothing to lose.
Speed above 111.
Looks like a black male, green backpack, black helmet.
Copy, covering of all leaving.
Just as the trooper was about to corner the suspect, everything shifted in an instant. What followed was so sudden and shocking that it left everyone in disbelief.
We're westbound, coming up on Allen Street.
Westbound on Allen.
10-4, Allen and Chandler. We're taking Chandler Street right now. He's on foot. He crashed out.
Get on the ground! I'll shoot you! He's on fire! He's on fire! Get a extinguisher! Extinguisher! He's on fire! Put your hands behind your back!
The suspect was later identified as Christopher Gaylor. During the attempted escape, a second trooper, Austin Duncan, deployed his taser twice. On the second attempt, sparks ignited a fire that set Gaylor ablaze. At the hospital, Gaylor's father revealed he had been carrying a jug of gasoline in his backpack, which caught fire when the taser hit. Christopher Gaylor eventually recovered from his burns. He was given 7 years of probation, but died in a car crash a year later. On August 23, 2024, at approximately 9:30 p.m., an Arkansas state trooper observed two motorcycles and a Dodge Charger racing from a stoplight on Highway 112. One of the motorcycles was missing a working headlight, had no visible license plate, and its emergency lights were flashing.
It's a motorcycle. No 28.
A few minutes into the high-speed chase, the biker hits a dead end on a county road and turns back. That's when the trooper strikes.
Please head it back to me. Need a tip.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
Okay. I'm not resisting, I promise, please. I'm saying no, I got a plate in my back.
I don't give a shit. Shut up!
Okay, I'm
Just
sorry.
keep your mouth shut, okay? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you're doing.
I know,
You
I
can't
got a
race.
license, that's why.
I don't care.
Stupid.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid.
Died, man.
I wish I would have. Right?
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
brother.
Jesus loves you, man.
Nah, exactly. I'd rather
Hey.
be
Love you
right
too,
now,
man.
brother. I'd
Hey,
rather-
Love yourself.
just shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up, man.
I know.
As the suspect melts down in panic, the troopers and officers on the scene work to assess the situation. And that's when they make a startling discovery.
Please, I don't care about
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Is that your gun?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Was it registered to you?
It's not registered because I bought it used and I hadn't registered it.
The suspect was later identified as 19-year-old Tucker Collins. He sustained only a minor shoulder injury from the crash. And this suspect thought he could flee the Arkansas State Police on a motorcycle. But he was in for a rude awakening. On April 1st, 2024, 30-year-old Blake McDaniel was spotted driving well above the speed limit on US Highway 167. Deputy Brian Hightower tried to pull him over, but McDaniel took off instead of stopping. Next thing you know, the officers tried to box him in, leading to an impressive save from the biker.
My brake's doing good right now, Sheriff. I got P-42 behind me. P-42, go ahead and pass me. Pass me. Radio Tower Road, you're cut off. Y'all terminate at that road. Dispatch, we just passed Radio Tower Road. 40 to airport, I'm behind the bike. 40 degrees trying to block it. Okay, whoever's going, go. I need one of those 3 units to cancel, because we're not going to leave the county uncovered. I'm in the ditch. In the ditch.
As the suspect miraculously stays on the bike, the pursuit continues. Determined to stop him, the cop tries to push the suspect off-road once again, but no luck this time either.
42, correct. 32, are you coming back to the county? 101, we've been advised to terminate. Okay.
However, third time's the charm, and the next attempt to stop the biker will be the last.
P-43 is still off with it. I'm trying to get back up with him, sir. Say units if you're back on the road at that point Concord terminal. Do you have a tag on it? It doesn't have a tag, sir. Alright, if you're in Cleveland County, cancel, because that school's fixing to get out. It's not worth it. P-43, 1022.
He wrecked out.
Okay, he just wrecked out. We're going to be here at Cooper Road.
McDaniel was cleared of major injuries at a local medical center before being taken to jail. But as crazy as that was, this next person took one wild decision and now has 12 charges to his name. A Massachusetts state trooper on patrol spotted a biker riding erratically on an interstate. The bike was missing a plate, so the trooper followed quietly without flashing his emergency lights, waiting for the perfect moment.
I'll make the flip at 129, that's you. Station IQ, advise 15 Alpha, I'm going to be late for roll call for the fireworks.
Thankfully, the officer was not harmed, but the incident didn't end there. 2 days later, the biker was identified as 19-year-old Colin James Webb. He was arrested and now faces a whopping 12 charges, including assault and battery on a police officer, assault with a dangerous weapon, and speeding. You are about to see what's arguably the most iconic bike pursuit ever caught on helmet cam, a heart-pounding chase through narrow Brazilian streets that took place in 2017. Unfortunately, there's not much information about why the officer was so desperate to catch the perp, but we do know the officer was part of ROCAM. And ROCAM is a motorcycle unit of the Sao Paulo Military Police in Brazil, often sent after suspects in serious crimes. Regular police would struggle with congested streets and narrow alleys and lose the suspect in no time, but Rocam, never. The perp seems to start picking up on the fact that it's not going to be easy to shake this tail off, so he starts using progressively more impressive and dangerous tricks. The suspect dives into a tight urban alley, thinking there's no way the cop could catch up. But he doesn't realize that Rocam officers undergo specialized motorcycle training every 15 days, so it's going to take much more than that to escape. As the pursuer and the pursued endanger the safety of yet another passerby, a question naturally comes to mind. Is catching him really worth it? Maybe it would be wiser to let him go in the name of protecting innocent bystanders. Well, the Rocam officer can call off the chase at any moment if it gets too risky for the public, but it's clear he's not going to do so. The perp almost lost control of his bike while making a sharp turn and brushing a parked car with his arm, but he managed to recover and keep going. It's becoming clear he's getting more and more nervous and doesn't know where to lead the officer to lose him, so he just keeps going in circles. However, that doesn't mean he ran out of tricks in his bag. This pursuit was spectacular and full of unexpected twists, but the most surprising part was how it ended. Whether he ran out of gas or his bike broke down after riding up a set of stairs, the suspect simply stopped in his tracks, allowing the cop to finally arrest him.
É bode o bagulho?